Today I'm going to be talking about predicting thrombocytopenia in breast cancer patients treated with trastuzumab emtansine. This is something of a new drug in the market at the moment. Thrombocytopenia is essentially when you have too few platelets. The goal of this study at the Precision Medicine group was to develop a clinical prediction model for us to predict a personalized risk of developing thrombocytopenia. So up to 30% of breast cancer patients have that HER2 positive overexpression. Trastuzumab emtansine is an antibody drug conjugate which targets the HER2. Now, one of the major side effects that occurs with TDM1 is thrombocytopenia, which could be a potentially fatal adverse event. And that's why it was important for us to develop a prediction model that specifically predicted the personalized risk in a person with HER2 positive breast cancer using TDM1 in the advanced setting. Use the trial individual participant data that you can just find online. There's 3 trials: Amelia, Theresa, and Marianne. We found that the highest risk subgroup was Asians with the platelet count below that figure, which you can see on the screen. And the lowest risk subgroup was the non-Asians with a platelet count. You can see that on the screen as well. The 42-day risk of developing thrombocytopenia in the Asian subgroup with the lowest platelet count was 29%. In the non-Asian group, in the same platelet count category, was simply 6%. So you can already see massive difference that is occurring in these 2 different subgroups. And which is what was the interesting bit for the study, is just how non-Asians and Asians were getting the adverse event of thrombocytopenia. So we decided to figure out why that was occurring. However, there was no statistical difference in the TDM1, which is trastuzumab emtansine, pharmacokinetics according to race. So pharmacokinetic changes was not the answer as to why Asians, the subgroup, were at a higher risk of developing thrombocytopenia. We do agree, because of those prior research findings, that there is a necessity to do some more pharmacodynamic analysis and figure out why Asians as a subgroup have a higher risk of thrombocytopenia with TDM1. But again, that's not really the scope of the work we do at Precision Medicine group. But basically that tool that I showed you allows that patients and clinicians the ability to interpret personalized risks. And that is very important in a clinical setting. It's very important in managing patients' expectations regarding a treatment, and which is again the main driver of the work we do at Precision Medicine group. However, more research is indeed required to quantify and rationalize the effect in a large community setting, so that clinicians and patients and pharmacists can pick up on this side effect in the community setting, and then we can get a greater amount of data, and it can validate this study or it can invalidate this study.